What is up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Live Locks presented by Scores and Odds. If you haven't checked it out already, just making bad live choices. Going over to scoresandodds.com where you got picks from all grades. Plus, you got access to their nice little prop checking tool. Most importantly, you get access to Grant's Action Line. What is Grant's Action Line? Well, it's my Discord where I'm throwing in all my picks each and every day so you can get them in before the lines end up moving. Just go to scoresandodds.com/Discord and get the Discord in there. Yeah. We got some bets today. We don't have a ton. Shorter slate, not really a ton going on today. I'll have some more later, but as of right now, it's mostly irrelevant. We'll just get right into this, and then maybe we'll look at some futures, look at some football props, see what's going on. Well, we'll see. But starting off, Vooch over 33.5 points, rebounds, assists, -125 at Sports Illustrated, and I also have this under. This is an ARB situation. Vooch under 33.5 points, rebounds, assists, +135 at Betway or over at DK. I do like the over at -125. The under I'm fine with at +135, but probably marginal positive EV. If anything, probably just slightly negative. I really like the over at -125. The problem is this line's kind of moved almost every single spot. Yeah, this is sitting at -163 over at Caesars. All right, at 34. I do like it at 34.5 at -110 over at PointsBet. That's a very solid line. I'd take the over there. But overall, just a bad line at 33.5 -125. I did take his under on points, -113 at FanDuel. That has also moved, I believed. But yeah, it's just one of those spots where I should hit one, decent chance I hit both. He's been a beast on the boards, and he's been getting a ton of assists recently, getting 4 or 5 or 6. So it's just 33.5 is a bad line at -125. And most other sites have it about right. Gordon Hayward over 12.5 points, -105, -104 over at Betway and Superbook. Not a huge fan of this anymore. LaMelo Ball under 23.5 points, -113 over at FanDuel. Really simple. This is potential blowout here. Tough matchup going up against the Bucks. We have him projected for 25.17. I do not like that. I do not think that's right. Tough matchup going up against Drew. He has not been hitting this recently. I'm rolling with the under. Then I really like Evan Mobley over 24.5 points, rebounds, assists, -125 at Betfred. Let's see what the next closest line is here. -125 over at DK. All right, we have him projected for 26 here. I'll go ahead and pull up his game log. Evan Mobley game log. Bring it on over here. So he's been absolutely crushing this recently. Like absolutely crushing it. It's a tough match versus Miami, but I don't really care. 23, 11, and 1. 21, 10, and 3. 12, 7, and 3. Didn't hit there, but 38, 9, and 3. 17, 7, and 2. 18, 15, and 3. 19 and 8, 19, 8 and 1, 17, 8 and 3. He's hit this in 8 out of his last 10 games. This number is just a bit too low. Even in a tough matchup, that generally means that he's going to be heavily involved on the defensive end. He's probably going to have to play a lot of minutes. I really like the over. Jokic over 46.5 points, rebounds, assists, -115 at Betway, -115 at DK. We actually have him projected at slightly under this. This is just one where I just agree with RG projections. Line's a bit too low here. Let's see what exactly we have him projected for. We have him projected for 44.85, but gets a solid matchup going up against the Pelicans. Been averaging over a triple-double this month, 11, 11, or 23.8, 11, and 11. And this spot should be one where he goes nuts here. He's just been incredibly efficient, shooting close to 70% so far this month. I just really like the over. My favorite bet on the board probably right now is LeBron over 27.5. -115 over at DK. Moved to 28.5 in most spots. So DK is kind of where your best bet to bet it. Or if you have Superbook, it's also -115. On Tuesdays, you get 10% off your first bet up to $100. So I put 90 in to win 86.96 instead of 100 to win 86.96. So nice little promo there, have there every Tuesday, but this number is far too low. LeBron's been absolutely crushing this. I know that Davis being back is going to eat into his usage quite a bit. Davis, I'm assuming, is going to come off the bench like he has been, and still probably only going to play mid-20s minutes. LeBron, so far this month, 41, 20, 46, 37, 23, 32, 48, 35, 24, 37, 25, 43. He's playing a boatload of minutes. He's been absolutely crushing it. Match versus Nick, 1.5 point spread in this spot. Decent total, 232.5, I believe. So this number is just too low. Let's go ahead and look at some futures here. I actually just placed, I had a nice little $500 free bet over on Betfred. Placed 500 to win 24 grand on the Lakers yesterday. I think the Kings are offering some solid value at 80 to 1. I would stay away from the Celtics. Plus 400 or less is not good odds. Bucks, I got it plus 900 not too long ago. Still not terrible, plus 800, but probably not offering a ton of value. Nets, not a huge fan of that. I think Bucks are a much better value. Nuggets at plus 800, probably not worth it. Warriors at plus 1,000 are not a bad bet. Either are the Grizzlies at plus 1,100. Clippers at plus 1,400 offers a little bit of value. Really like the Cavs, though. Cavs plus 2,200 here. Probably too low of a line. They have a stacked offense. They'll have a solid 6-man rotation, 7-man rotation with Garland, LeVert, Mitchell, Mobley, Love, and Allen in the playoffs with some role players thrown in there like Okoro or Stevens. But overall, it's probably a bad one. And then last one I really like is the Mavs plus 3,500. No one can really stop Luka in the playoffs. They know that. Luka will be playing a boatload of minutes. He'll be doing everything. Anytime you have the best player in the league, I mean, look at what LeBron did with the Cavs when everyone else was out. He still led them to the championship. Anytime you have the best scorer in the league, most likely, you can end up making, especially the way they've set up that team with some decent 3-and-D guys. So plus 3,500, not bad lines. But as of right now, I'm kind of hoping that the Lakers end up moving Westbrook for some 3-and-D guys. Maybe there was talks potentially with the Spurs, getting Pirtle, of getting Richardson and someone else, which Richardson would kind of fit in perfectly in that offense. Honestly, the perfect player for the Lakers right now, they used to have, is KCP. But realistically, if they can dump that Westbrook contract, which is massive but due to expire this year, let's see. A contract. Yeah, I believe so it's expiring at the end of this year, so be a free agent. So any team willing to take on $47 million for only a fraction of the season and just give up some of their players, especially if they're under the salary cap, it's a no-brainer right there. I feel like even if they can, especially if they can get rid of some long contracts, again, there could still be talks with the Pacers, take on the Buddy Hyde contract, but Buddy Hyde would be kind of perfect for LeBron. Not as good as some other players, but very, very good spot. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at NFL, see where the current line's sitting at for the Super Bowl. Sitting at 1.5. I got Chiefs +2 yesterday, so I got a decent amount of line movement, or a little bit of line movement. Nothing special at all. Yeah, and that's basically it. That's the show. We'll be back again tomorrow. I'm out of here. Later, kids!